Hi there, Leo. Thank you for joining me for your weekly forecast for week commencing the 8th of February, a week that begins with a new moon in your sector of relationships. This is going to provide a very powerful backdrop for the next month. It's asking you to become much more conscious of how you interact with other people. Of course, it's important to understand what others want from us, but it's also important to be clear about what our needs are. Otherwise, we can't get other people to match them. And if there is any uncertainty, particularly if you're single at the present time, this is your chance to grapple with this. But there is a caveat, because this new moon squares up with the rather turbulent energies of Mars, which is in your sector of emotions. If in an existing relationship you feel that you're not getting the acknowledgement and validation that you feel that you deserve, it could make you rather grumpy, and you and a partner could find yourself at odds. Also, if you're in a tie where you do a lot of contribution in terms of the practical elements of the tie, but it feels that this really reduces the amount of free time you have as an individual, and your partner is really surfing along, not really taking their share of the overall domestic load, that too can be something that really resonates with you this week. But there is an opportunity for some transformations. And I do feel that once Mercury moves at the end of this week into the sign of Aquarius as well, things can seem less brittle, and it's going to be easy to stand back and to see how people get into particular situations, adopt particular viewpoints, even yourself, and just take things a little bit less personally if someone or your life in general is not coming up to your high standards. But this is also a week when Mars, although aggravant at the start of the week, starts to forge a fantastic angle to Jupiter, and that's going to go on for the next couple of weeks. And if you are wanting to make some practical changes to where you live, start a small home-based business, then this can give you tremendous willpower and determination to push towards what you want. But as ever, you're going to perhaps need the support and cooperation of others. And cooperation is a great word to encapsulate what the Sun's transit through Aquarius is really about. You are a fire sign, but you're also fixed. So that means in some ways you can be rather more set in your ways than you might like to admit. So when it comes to relationships, entering into a little bit more give and take and being that much more flexible is not always quite that easy. And if there is someone who is being as equally stubborn in their approach, that can lead to some kind of standoff. But in the background, Uranus is there sparkling, asking you to look at things in a fresh light. Yes, it may cause a certain amount of nervous tension, particularly if you do feel that your own needs are being sacrificed too much. But patient negotiation will probably do more than really being overly demanding and saying, look, this is the way it's going to be or I'm off. That's very unlikely to fix anything. So keep the lines of communication as open as possible. Diplomacy can take you far this week. It's been a real pleasure being with you. Thank you for joining me. Good luck and goodbye for now.